All right, everybody, welcome back to another deep dive.
Yeah.
Today we're going to get into a rapper you might not have heard of yet, but I think he's got a really interesting story.
Definitely.
His name is Donte Infinity, and Donte Smith.
All right.
And he's 39 years old, so he's not exactly a newcomer, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's been around the block a few times, it seems.
Yeah, exactly. And he was born in Hempstead, New York.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But raised in Hampton, Virginia.
That's an interesting mix right there.
Yeah, so we're going to see kind of like how those two different areas of the East Coast kind of come together in his music.
I'm really curious to hear how those East Coast influences blend, the sort of hard-hitting New York style with maybe a bit of that Southern flavor.
Yeah, definitely. I'm curious too.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes you can hear a little bit of both in an artist's work, and it makes this really unique sound.
Yeah, and speaking of unique sound,
Yeah.
One of the sources that we have compares him to Cassidy.
Oh, wow.
In his prime.
Cassidy in his prime. That's a pretty big statement.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Do you know much about Cassidy's music?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Cassidy's known for that really intricate wordplay, like those really complex rhyme schemes.
Yeah.
And just like really punchy delivery. So that comparison definitely sets a high bar, I think, for Donte Infinity.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you think about some of Cassidy's biggest tracks, like I'm a Hustler.
Yes.
And just how like hard hitting those lyrics are.
Yeah, the way he just like bends words to his will, it's incredible.
Yeah. And the energy is just like so raw and aggressive.
Absolutely.
But the interesting thing about Donte Infinity is that he's not just a rapper.
Right.
He's also an entrepreneur.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
He's the owner and CEO of Fifth Element Entertainment.
Wow. So he's really got that business mindset as well.
Yeah. So maybe there's like, some business tips that he's going to be dropping in his music or something like that.
Yeah. That entrepreneurial spirit definitely adds another layer to his persona. It shows that he's not just an artist, but a builder too.
Right. Yeah, exactly. He's not just making music. He's building a whole brand.
Yeah. He's got that vision,
Exactly. And speaking of building, Donte Infinity's been rapping since he was a teenager.
Oh, wow. So he's been honing his craft for a while.
Yeah, he's been at it for a long time. And one of his songs is called Back to the Block.
Back to the Block. Okay.
It seems like kind of like a statement of like, I'm back on the scene. I'm ready to make my mark.
Yeah, that makes sense, especially with that title. It evokes that idea of returning to one's roots, like, coming full circle.
Yeah, like Jay-Z's Blueprint album.
Exactly. How that was all about him going back to his beginnings and redefining himself.
Yeah, and that's a really powerful theme in hip-hop, I think.
Definitely.
Like a lot of artists kind of use that theme to show their growth and evolution over time.
Yeah, it's like they're acknowledging their past, but also looking forward to the future,
Right.
So I think listening to Donte Infinity's Back to the Block would be a good starting point, to understand his journey.
Yeah, definitely. And one more interesting thing about him is that he's really inspired by Nas.
Oh, Nas. That's a legendary influence right there.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Nas is known for his incredible lyricism and his socially conscious themes.
Yeah, and it's not just like, Illmatic Nas. It's like later Nas, too.
Right. He's inspired by the whole evolution of Nas's career.
Yeah, exactly. Like even albums like Hip Hop is Dead, where Nas is getting even more introspective and tackling really complex social issues.
Yeah, that's interesting. So we might hear some of that depth and social commentary in Donte Infinity's music as well.
Yeah, and so as you're listening to Donte Infinity's music, I want you to think about how his background and his influences and his ambitions all kind of like come together.
Yeah, think about how those different pieces of his life shape his sound.
Yeah, like do you hear any reflections of his entrepreneurial journey in his lyrics?
Right. Or like, does he talk about the challenges of running a business? Or does he weave in social commentary like Nas does?
Right, exactly. And like, does he actually live up to that Cassidy comparison?
Yeah. Does he have that same level of lyrical skill and intensity?
Yeah, and I think most importantly, like, what does Donte Infinity's unique voice bring to the world of hip-hop?
Yeah. What's his message? What's his story? What's his perspective?
What's he adding to the conversation?
Yeah, and how is he using his platform to make a difference?
Exactly.
I'm excited to dive in and find out.
Yeah, me too. So everyone go check out Donte Infinity's music and let us know what you think.
Yeah, we'd love to hear your thoughts.
All right, thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
Until next time.
We'll see you soon.
Peace.
Bye.